Hello everybody, Fuzzfinger here, and first of all I just want to say sorry for the long delay in uploading episodes. What happened was I went on holiday first of all for 2 weeks. I did post that on Facebook, so hopefully you were all aware of that if you've been watching this series. I went on holiday for 2 weeks to Florida, which was a great laugh. Unfortunately, I did get tonsillitis, which really knocked me about, so that caused even more delay when I got back in uploading new content, in making new content, and I'm just about getting over that now, but I do have a bit of a chesty cough, which is lying on the tail end of that tonsillitis, so I might be coughing a little bit today. I'm probably not in the best shape to be recording this, but seeing as how it's been a month, I thought I've got to start making excuses and get back to it. I know that many of you have been waiting for me to continue, so let's get on with it, and that's what we're going to do. Right, so we've recently, and I know it's been a while again, so hopefully you remember, we recently began Chapter 2. We haven't done anything yet. We're going to start by speaking to some of the characters here, beginning with Shinra.
Regular movie sphere. It doesn't appear to have any special functions. You want to take a look?
Yes, we do want to take a look. So this will give us a minor cutscene, but an interesting one.
You know, you're all I can count on to save land.
Freddy, Spirit, Red Machina.
Any ideas?
Not a one. But as Machina go, it looks extremely dangerous. Definitely a weapon.
Uni! It's him! Is it you? Or does he just look like you?
Tu mega Drekubrana.
And who's this Len?
Call wings, front and center.
Right, so we get our next Albed primer there after that cutscene, and the person we saw resembled somebody from Final Fantasy X, obviously, so we don't know who they are just yet.
So, let's give back that sphere. What do you say?
But we worked so hard to get it!
That thing is uber bad news.
What if we donated the sphere to the study of Sphere's history? That's what being a sphere hunter was originally about, right?
It's a little late to be bringing that up.
Yeah, we already swiped it.
Well, I still don't want it. We're giving it back. Now!
You don't mind? I've seen it.
It's still pretty shameless to saunter up and give back the sphere we just stole.
We bashiat.
Our reputation is all but worthless if we do that. Our leaders too, no less.
Greedy.
Well, now this isn't any fun at all. I really gotta let off some steam.
What do you got in mind?
Why don't we ask Una to dance?
Dance?
Oh, that's it. You must dance. Our sanity depends on it.
That sounds like an order, Una.
The exercise will do us good.
Whoopee!
Hang tight while I go get ready.
Right, so we've got a bit of a distraction to undertake here.
Just some hitchhikers I picked up. They're a colorful bunch.
we're going to head down to the cabin at this point. What I am going to do is save my game, because we can actually screw this next section up and I don't particularly want to do that. So just to be on the safe side, let's get this all nicely saved up. And yeah, we're going to head to the cabin, where hopefully we should find some new passengers, some band members. Now, we did complete, as far as I can remember, the Guard the Hypello mission, which means the leading band member might not be present, but it shouldn't really affect us too much. Right, here we go. So this is Tobley's band. He was from the mission that we completed. If he did complete that mission, he won't be present, but the 3 band members will be. We need to go ahead and speak to Daria. Not this one. Neither this. I'm going to just briefly nip into the actual cabin room itself. Make sure that we're not missing anything before we do go ahead and speak to those individuals. But it looks like we are safe to go ahead with that. And here we go, it's the final NPC we need to have a chat with. So let us play you a song. And we do want to go ahead and agree with that. And now we're going to have to push the musicians into the lift, which should be an interesting little side mini game thingy. We need to actually get all 3 of them in. I just want to make sure that I get this right, because it is possible to screw this up, which we don't particularly want to do. And if you do have Toby present, then you will also need to push him in as well, which can make this a tight fit. So we'll just get the second one in there. I'm going to assume he's in. Well, he is now. Why they can't just walk in themselves, I have no idea. What a bizarre mini game this is. There we go. Right, now we're ready to go. Yeah, that is absolutely bizarre. Still, I can't say I'm surprised. So now that we have pushed those in, the concert will begin. At least I hope it will. Yep.
Who's Len? Why am I so mad? Who the heck is Len? I'm going to go to bed.
Right, so there seems to be a little bit of jealousy there on Yuna's part. So I guess we're dreaming now.
What?
What?
It must have been a dream.
A dream's a dream.
Blame it on your new jammies.
Right, so it seems Yuna's not fully over the events of Final Fantasy X, and that's becoming more and more apparent now as we go on. But since we've woken up, we're going to get straight back into the gist of things. And it looks like the musicians are back in the corridor here, getting in everybody's way. So we're going to head down now to the engine room. Because we started a new chapter, the treasure chests that we've collected will now have been restocked with new items. So it makes sense to go and get those now at the start, before we forget about them. In fact, I can't remember exactly where they were. There they are, look. So, just some useful bits to take on our journey with us. Phoenix Down's always nice to have. And a couple of ethers for our trouble as well. Right, now we're going to head back up to the bridge. And we're going to start discussing where we are going to want to be going next.
What's up?
Returning the sphere is all well and good, but who do we return it to?
With the Youth League and New Yevon, it's a lose-lose situation.
What do you think, Yuna?
I'll follow your orders, leader.
Aha! As leader, I order Yuna to decide.
Hey, that's cheating.
Where to?
Right, so we're going to say that we've decided,
Well, it's got Yevon in its name. Enough said.
and we're going to have to make a choice here.
Reckless. They're the
We're going to
ones
have to
taking
choose who we want to return the sphere to.
Well,
And although you can choose whoever you want to return it to, if you're following along with me, you might want to go for the same choice that I'm going to make. Right, so the Youth League's only just formed, sphere for the League, and it's already got, sure, we can trust these guys with the sphere. So there's the Youth League, which is going to be my choice. or we could also return it to New Yevon. But I'm going to go for the Youth League headquarters. So we're going to shoot over there now.
Let's go with it. Convicts, move out.
And once we're all loaded up, we should get a somewhat lengthy cutscene before returning to the Celsius. So we're not going to be doing a lot of fighting in this episode, in all honesty. But we are going to be getting through some story, which is always good to do. And then, starting next time, we can crack on with some optional content to increase our completed score further. So here we are at the Youth League headquarters. And I do believe that's the Nuge himself.
Wow, they're pulling out all the stops.
I wonder why.
You're the High Summoner, remember?
Who throws a welcome party for the people who ripped them off?
Did they make? Of course, a little mixer.
Go, Wings, go! La 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 la! Go, Wings, fight! La 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 la!
We'd like to give you the sphere that you were looking for. Now that you have this, you can stop the fighting in Kilika.
How generous. And how sudden. Maybe you should start by introducing yourself, High Summoner.
We're the Gullwings.
I see. Sphere hunters. In that case, I gratefully accept the sphere you have brought. On behalf of the Youth League, I thank you. Everyone, 3 cheers for the Gullwings. So, did you watch it? The sphere.
Well, you see,
We did.
Oh boy.
Forget.
I'm afraid I cannot.
Yuna, don't let him push you around.
Some advice. That thing, the Colossus you saw, is known as Vegnagun. It possesses overwhelming destructive power. It must not be touched. Yet those Yevon fools think they can control it. The Youth League will do whatever it takes to make sure they do not get a chance to try. Trust me, you don't want to get involved.
Tell me, who was the man I saw in the sphere?
I cannot say.
I see.
Hey, we got a distress signal from the Celsius. Gullwings, we're leaving!
Right, so it sounds like all is not going well up on the airship, so let's head up and see what the problem is.
Intruders. Anything missing? Still investigating.
It's official. We've been burgled. The broken sphere from the Xanarkin ruins is missing.
Looks like the burglar left us a present.
Who's on top now, dull wings?
1,000 years before you can take on the mighty Leblanc.
Right, so we get a key item, Leblanc Sphere. We obviously now know who the intruder was. They stole the damage sphere that we collected previously.
Oh, poop.
Yuna, don't talk like that!
I'm just copying you.
That's nice. And?
We're gonna take it back! No one messes with us!
And what about Vegnagun?
I didn't want to get too involved. Not like when I was a summoner.
We're forgetting who we are! We're sphere hunters, the Gullwings!
That's right! We still back what is stolen. It is the law of the Sphere Hunter.
Brother is so
Now we
weird.
go to Chateau Leblanc. We attack in the name of honor.
Get our heinies kicked in the name of honor.
Maybe we can sneak in disguise.
That's it! Yuna, you're brilliant!
So we have to fly around till we find LeBlanc's gang.
Beat them up and steal their uniforms. 3 of them.
Right, so we get our mission. The mission is simple. We need to go and steal 3 uniforms in order to get into Leblanc's castle, chateau thingy-majig. And then we're going to go and get our sphere back. So from this point, we need to once again head to the bridge, where we'll be given a briefing on our destination. So we'll go ahead and do that now before we finish off, I think. Right, we'll go and speak to Buddy over here. And see what he's got to say for himself in the way of destinations. Okay, so we've got Guardo Salam as the hotspot. But there's also some other stuff that we can do as well, so I'll sort out next time where it is we're going to go. I do want to continue increasing that completed score. So no more cutscenes it would seem at this point, which means I should be safe to end the episode. So thanks for joining me, guys. Again, thank you also for your patience, and hopefully we'll get back into the swing of Final Fantasy X too. Post a comment, let me know what you guys thought of this, and don't forget to share this with your friends as well. I'll see you soon, guys, as we continue on with Final Fantasy X too. Bye for now. Take care.